The following reviews are about Z-Line Belaire glass L-shaped computer desk. Please go to the link in the description to get it for a low price. Review number 1. Okay, it's not Herman Miller or Steelcase. What this desk does offer is solid construction, a large amount of work surface, and a nice modern look at a reasonable price. I put the desk together myself in about an hour, however I'm tall, moderately strong, and mechanically inclined. I can see where having a helper would come in handy for assembly for a lot of people. The packaging was, in a word, awesome. The glass panels are well sandwiched in layers of cardboard and styrofoam, then tightly wrapped in a cardboard box with plastic bands. Then this box is put inside the main box, with all the other hardware components. The main box has corner bracing and a nice heavy layer of styrofoam on all sides. When UPS delivered the box today, it had some signs of handling, some crunched corners, but nothing that even came close to damaging the contents. A brief note about the shipping: with Amazon Prime, I ordered this on Tuesday night and had it on Thursday. It shipped UPS second day air, likely with overweight surcharges, all covered as part of the Amazon Prime membership. This was particularly convenient as today was my day off, so a perfect time to rework my home office. Prime has paid for itself many times over. This is just one example. As others have noted, it's simple enough to locate the monitor shelf on the right or the left. You can also position the keyboard drawer on either side. I didn't install it at all as at my height, 6 feet 3 inches, keyboard drawers are a hindrance. Overall, the construction is very solid. There are 4 main frames that appear to be moderate gauge steel, good welds, and nice gloss black powder coating. The cross braces are of the same finish. Follow the instructions, don't tighten any screws all the way until everything is loosely assembled, and you can't go wrong. Being a glass desk, one must take care in routing and tying up cables to prevent it from looking like a rat's nest. If you want your office to look neat, and you don't want to spend the extra time tidying up your cables, don't buy a glass desk. Simple enough. I'm particularly impressed at the strength of the corner filler glass. Although there is no support at the back of the arc, the sticker on the glass says the shelf is good for 50 pounds. The support is strong square tube metal, and has no tendency to bow or wobble. I'm not even close to the rated weight, but it's clearly a sturdy area and would handle heavy loads such as a laser printer easily. As to whether this desk is a good choice for you, of course the size and layout will be the main factor. That part worked out perfectly for me. The next concern is overall construction quality, and given the price I think that it deserves a solid 5-star rating in that regard. I would not recommend it for industrial use, but for a home office it's plenty solid. Review number 2. I was slightly hesitant before ordering the desk because, as you can see from the pictures, the keyboard tray is on one side and the monitor shelf on the other. Not exactly practical, but you can put the tray/shelf on whichever side you so please. It just takes some mental switching during assembly. They don't show this in the directions, but it isn't difficult to figure out. Other than that, the desk feels very sturdy, no complaints thus far. It looks great and the keyboard tray is solid. Great desk. Review number 3. Our desk arrived by ABF Freight. The delivery guy even brought it in the house for us. The desk arrived earlier than scheduled. Packing: the desk came packed very well. Each piece was wrapped in its own piece of plastic wrapping. Parts were separated by styrofoam pieces to keep them from rubbing. The glass pieces were in their own box, within the shipping box. Each piece of glass was separated by a sheet of large paper or styrofoam. The excellent packing meant that none of the parts arrived damaged or scratched. Assembly: one person can put this desk together, but having 2 defiantly helps. The directions are well written and each piece is numbered. The screws, bolts, and Allen wrench even came in their own little labeled pouches. The construction of the material is light, but well done. The screws easily go into their assigned locations without any force and everything lines up perfectly. My wife and I were able to put this desk together without any problems in about an hour. However, we do recommend that you do not tighten everything until the very end. The instructions don't state in the beginning to not tighten, but it is mentioned halfway through the instructions. We found that if we would have left things loose to begin with, some of the steps near the end of assembly would have been a bit easier, still not that hard, if things were a bit looser. Overall, this is an awesome desk for the price. We weren't expecting anything of this quality for the price. The photos online look a little small, but we find this desk has adequate desk space for a single person. The quality of the desk is great and we would recommend this to anyone looking for a desk of this nature. This desk is nice enough I am considering buying a second one for our office. Review number 4. I've had this desk for about a month now, and I really like it. It's a quality, L-shaped desk, and it looks gorgeous. The attached shelf is a nice feature, and it's great for a multi-monitor setup. It was relatively difficult to set up, especially for one person, and because it is glass, cable management and dust control is tedious. These aside, however, this is a solid desk, it looks great, and it's sold at a competitive price. I like it. Review number 5. A bit worried by ordering this desk, but when it came, it was awesome. Pros. Sleek look and design. Easy to set up. Not expensive. Lots of room. There are many manuals of different languages. Very sturdy. Came to my house fast. Modern look. You can put the keyboard tray on either side. Cons. The box came beat up, the parts inside were still good. You can't take the shelf off, this might be fine with some people, including me. Glass doesn't line up perfectly, but it is very hard to notice. Specks of dust/fingerprints show up easily, normal for glass, also it's easy to wipe off with a cloth. Cable management might be hard, still doable, but I got by fine with some zip ties attached to the underside of the glass. Other notes. You don't have to put the keyboard tray on. The stickers come off with Windex and the following reviews are about Z-Line Belaire glass L-shaped computer desk. Please go to the link in the description to get it for a low price. Review number 1. Okay, it's not Herman Miller or Steelcase. What this desk does offer is solid construction, a large amount of work surface, and a nice modern look at a reasonable price. I put the desk together myself in about an hour, however I'm tall, moderately strong, and mechanically inclined. I can see where having a helper would come in handy for assembly for a lot of people. The packaging was, in a word, awesome. The glass panels are well sandwiched in layers of cardboard and styrofoam, then tightly wrapped